Ever wonder why the moment you start talking to a girl, you suddenly forget how to be yourself, why your voice changes? Your words feel weak, your thoughts freeze mid-sentence. You can joke around with anyone, but with her, it's like your confidence just vanishes. Why does that happen? Why do so many guys feel like they re-losing the game the second they open their mouth? You weren't born like this. This isn't your personality. It's a nervous system response programmed by shame, rejection, and years of trying to not mess it up. But here's the truth, you don't need better lines. You need better presence. Let's break it down psychologically, emotionally, tactically. This is how to talk with girls without turning into a filtered version of yourself. Section 1. Why you freeze around her. You're not weird for this. What you're feeling is hardwired. When you see a woman you're attracted to, your brain flips into performance mode. Not because she's scary, but because your ego sees her reaction as proof of your worth. So what happens? You shift. You start performing instead of expressing. Your voice softens, your humor fades, and you start saying things that sound like someone else. This isn't just nerves. It's a fawn response, where you try to be so non-threatening and agreeable, you erase your actual personality. She doesn't feel your confidence because you're not feeling it either. You're focused on not messing up instead of being present. But here's the twist. When she feels that tightness, that cautious energy, she checks out. She doesn't want you filtered. She wants you unapologetically real. Section 2. She doesn't hear words, she feels energy. This is what most guys never learn. When you talk to a girl, her attraction is not based on what you say. It's based on what your nervous system is broadcasting. She's reading your tone, your pacing, your comfort in silence, your ability to stay grounded when there's tension. If your body says, I'm good here, you win. But if your body says, please like me, you've already lost. This is why some men can say boring things and still be magnetic, while others say the right things and get ghosted. She isn't measuring you like a test. She's feeling you like a vibe. Section 3. Stop being a human survey form. If your entire conversation sounds like, where are you from? What do you do? Cool, cool. What's your favorite movie? Then you're not connecting, you're collecting. It's not the questions that are bad. It's the frame you're in. When you ask those things from a place of trying to stay safe and non-offensive, you come off generic, like a placeholder guy she forget in 5 minutes. Instead, make playful assumptions. You've got crushes people at trivia night energy. Be honest. Use observations to kick things open. You look like someone who doesn't tolerate slow walkers. I respect it. Break pattern immediately. Let's skip the usual stuff. What would surprise people about you? This creates spark. It turns her brain on. And most importantly, it makes her want to play along. Section 4. How to actually flow. Here's a natural structure that builds attraction through vibe. Not volume. 1. Open, relaxed, and lightly confident. Hey, I saw you and had to say hi. Seemed too interesting to ignore. 2. Frame set. I'm not great with small talk, so I like getting to the weird questions fast. 3. Add playful tension. You seem very composed. Either you're secretly judging me or I'm just losing track of time. 4. Don't overtalk. Invite space when she responds. Don't interrupt. Don't overcompensate. Let her lean into the moment. 5. Exit with clarity if the vibe's good. You're fun. We should continue this. Coffee? If it's not. Good talking to you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Being able to exit without needing a win is the win. Section 5. What to do if she's not into IT. Here's where most guys spiral. She gives short answers. She seems distant. You leave the conversation and beat yourself up. But here's the truth. Not every girl is supposed to like you. And her disinterest doesn't mean you failed. It means she wasn't the match. The failure is in not trying. In hiding. In letting one reaction reprogram your worth. If you stayed present, playful, and respectful, you won. She just wasn't the one to receive it. Keep your energy, keep your momentum. Don't let one cold moment cancel your growth. Section 6. The power of pauses and silence. This is where real mastery lives. You think talking more makes her like you, but it's actually your comfort in the gaps that makes her lean in. Most men fear silence, so they fill it with fluff, filler questions, nervous jokes. But when you pause, when you let your words land, when you breathe and stay grounded. She feels your stillness, and that stillness creates tension, the good kind. Tension is what makes conversations feel flirtatious instead of friendly. It's the space between words that creates spark. So next time you feel the urge to fill the air, don't. Let her feel the contrast of a man who isn't afraid to just be there. The observers take the most attractive men don't talk more, they talk truer. They don't ask for permission. They don't rehearse every sentence in their head. They don't try to be impressive. They speak like they've got nothing to prove because they don't, and that energy, it's magnetic. So next time you talk to a girl, don't aim to be liked, aim to be felt. Because she won't remember your opener. But she never forget the feeling of being in your presence. See the unseen. Control the game.